What if your dream home turned into your quiet sanctuary, just for one? At 53, Penny Lancaster wakes up in a grand English mansion completely alone. No staff bustling around. No children's laughter. No rock star husband. Just silence. But what she does with that silence will leave you speechless. From her transformation into a community servant to the art-filled corners of her Georgian estate, this isn't a story of loneliness, but of rediscovering power and solitude. Imagine waking up each day in a sprawling 18th-century Georgian mansion, surrounded by nothing but the soft creak of wooden floors and the rustle of curtains in the breeze. That's now the daily rhythm of 53-year-old Penny Lancaster, who resides alone in her stunning Essex estate. It's a life far removed from the chaos of red carpets and flashing cameras. But for Penny, this solitude is not a retreat, it's a deliberate reinvention, and a surprisingly joyful one. Once known primarily as a statuesque model in her 20s and the wife of rock legend Rod Stewart, Penny has carved out a different identity in recent years. From her role as a volunteer special constable to her stint on television, she's built a public persona rooted in service, strength, and sincerity. But when the cameras are off and her family is away, her oldest son studying across the country and Rod touring the world, Penny finds peace within the quiet halls of her ivy-covered estate. The mansion itself is a masterpiece. Surrounded by lush gardens and ancient oaks, it features everything from a vast library with tattered, well-loved books to a sunroom drenched in light and a terrace covered in blooming wisteria. The oak doors, grand fireplaces, and antique portraits whisper stories of the past, while Penny breathes new life into each room. Social media followers often get a glimpse of her refined world. A single teacup on a marble table, a well-worn armchair by a sunny window, or a fresh bouquet handpicked from the garden. Far from feeling lonely, Penny embraces the space as a canvas for creativity. Her mornings are slow and mindful, sipping green tea on the porch just before dawn, practicing yoga in a grand ballroom where light floods the space through towering windows. Breakfast is simple and fresh, often eaten under the bay window overlooking dew-soaked grass. Then come long walks along tree-lined paths, with the occasional stop to chat with a neighbor or collect flowers for her drawing room. In the afternoons, Penny turns to art. A quiet study has been transformed into a cozy studio, where she experiments with sketching and painting. She's also teaching herself to cook more confidently, recently preparing a rich mushroom risotto for a visiting friend. And when she's not painting or cooking, she's serving her community, literally. Penny proudly dons a police uniform as a volunteer constable, blending her commitment to public service with personal growth. Evenings at the mansion bring their own charm. Sometimes she hosts candlelit dinners for close friends around her great oak table. Other nights she curls up with a novel, music playing softly through the open doors, the atmosphere filled with calm and comfort. Her days are rich not because they're filled with people, but because they're filled with purpose, reflection, and self-discovery. Her followers on social media respond with warmth and admiration. Many view her as proof that solitude doesn't have to feel like isolation. Instead, it can be a journey back to oneself. Penny Lancaster's life is a modern fairy tale with a grounded message. Independence isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced, cultivated, and celebrated. If her story inspired you to look at your own quiet moments differently, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more intimate looks into the lives of extraordinary individuals. After all, solitude can be the most luxurious room in the mansion, if you learn how to live in it fully.